Hi everyone, I'm here with a new friend called Colin. We met at a Christmas party on Thursday evening, at a real estate Christmas party actually, and we got talking and we realised we had something very similar in common around the subject of nutrition. So Colin owns this skin salon, this beauty salon called Epithereal in Los Angeles, with quite an impressive client base, and we were really talking about the necessity to really look after your body from within to look after your skin.
Absolutely.
And what was the main thing you said you focused on?
Well, at Epithereal, we really like to look at lifestyle and think about how what we're doing internally affects our skin on the external. So how is our skin reacting to things that we eat that might be creating inflammatory response, and how we work to keep our the good nutrition, the sleep, and the hydration at an optimal level to then see glowing, beautiful skin.
Awesome. And thank you for kind of having this interview with me, by the way. Appreciate that.
Yes.
So you hit the nail on the head. Well, in terms of what I kind of aware of, and that's inflammation. You talked about the inflammatory effect and how that impacts the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just actually launched a new program about eczema actually, and
Oh, yes.
I talked because it's something I suffered from my entire life until literally the last few years. And I've just got a whole new program specifically designed for it, and it's really about healing it from the inside out.
Absolutely.
And we talk about how trying to heal your skin just using creams is like just trying to fix a broken car by giving it a paint job.
Right, right.
And you just earlier actually in your office just now, you're talking about the effects of inflammation, and you said something quite cool. That you said your skin is a direct reflection. What did you say in your words?
Of your gut. So
Yeah.
what you're eating and what you're taking in, as it's being processed, particularly if you're eating a lot of processed foods, your skin can tend to be gray and sallow. So when you're thinking about what you're eating, focus on natural, raw, good foods that are not in a plastic container or a can. So you want to buy things fresh. You want to either juice them, eat them in a salad, eat them sautéed or slightly roasted, so that you're getting all these great nutrients and the hydration out of the food. To keep the gut healthy, do some probiotics, and all of that will equal really nice, calm skin. Very well hydrated, very well rested, and restored skin.
Very good. Yeah, there's so much science now, isn't there, between linking the gut health to just about
Yes.
every condition.
Absolutely.
Every kind of health condition, and of course, if you have a skin condition, that's the first organ in the body, isn't it?
Yes, well, it's also the largest organ.
Yeah.
So when we're thinking about our skin, really think about it from head to toe. So a lot of people, I actually had a client this morning that came in, and she said, well, I keep here down really moisturized and exfoliated. And I said, why? Why would you not keep your face as well, hydrated, moisturized, exfoliated? Because again, you're going to feel really wonderful about yourself if the minute someone sees you and they say, wow, you look really rested, you look really, all of that comes from what's happening internally. It's going to really shine through.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very good advice. Yeah. I mentioned that it's kind of Christmas party season. I said I don't look as good as I normally do because of these parties, and you said you saw it immediately just underneath my eyes.
Yeah.
And you said it's down to dehydration and lack of sleep, and it's immediately reflected.
Right.
So
yes, especially during the holidays, if you're going to be tying one on, doing a lot of back-to-back partying, you want to consider doing you know, maybe some sheet masks that might have peptides or hyaluronics in them. Do an IV therapy, a Myers cocktail or something with a lot of nice vitamins. The B complex vitamins, B12, those are wonderful to help sort of re-energize the body and also give you a little boost of hormonal balance. Men and women, it's very important that we keep a nice hormone balance in our system working properly to then, because those effects also show on the skin if our hormones are out of balance. So if our testosterone or our estrogen or any of these things are sort of dipping, you can, there are ways and centers that can help you figure out how to level those out. And we can certainly work on that through skincare as well in our facility here.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. What was I going to say? That's something on the tip of my tongue then. It's gone.
About inflammation,
Well,
I bet.
inflammation. I mean, what are the... Obviously, we talked about hydration, nutrients, gut health. I mean, there's so much there, because when we neglect our gut, then it affects our skin, everything.
Right.
First indication there's something not right beneath the surface is it's your skin, isn't it? It's
Yes.
communicating that with you.
Absolutely. I have a little secret that I do, not really a secret. If you have access to the internet, I'm sure many of you have heard of turmeric and apple cider vinegar. One of my most favorite little concoctions that I do every morning while my coffee is brewing, actually, I do a little hot water tea mixture, but it's not really tea, it's just lemon, apple cider vinegar, raw manuka honey, and a splash of cinnamon. And those components really help to pH balance my skin and
Fantastic.
give it a little bit of extra glow and boost in the morning.
That's a real cleanse, isn't it? It's kind of cleansing your...
It's stimulation, it's cleansing, it's got a little antibacterial, so if you have anything going on, it's quite good. I speak to people all day, so it's quite good for the throat as well. It just keeps you, I don't know, it's nice. I like it. Yeah.
There's an amazing little concoction that involved 12 ounces of water, 3 limes, a quarter of ginger, and some raw honey that a friend of mine with fibromyalgia actually introduced me to quite recently.
Yep.
And you do that for 7 days. It's like a complete immune system reboot, and you just cleanse every single organ.
Right.
You do that at the start of your day, and of course, if you're cleansing all your organs, then that will be reflected in your skin. That's
Yeah,
the
skin loves it. If you've ever done a juice cleanse, many of you, I'm sure you have, you understand the benefits that the juice cleanse not only gives your body and the inflammation that might be going on in your body, but also your face loves that as well.
Yeah. That's actually day 4 of my Clear Skin in 7 program, actually, juice cleansing. You can see it almost in a day. One day of cleansing with vegetable juices, because that's what we're kind of undernourished in. So I just see it as a really effective way of getting a mega dosage of all your micronutrients in one glass.
Definitely. If you are someone who also has problems with breakouts or acne, adding into those cleanses and into your daily food intake, coconut water and coconut oil is a wonderful way for the skin to get back that magnesium and potassium and things that will also help to brighten the skin and keep it hydrated.
Great tips there.
Lots of good potassium in coconut, I think.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I think it's potassium.
Right. There is potassium in coconut, yeah.
That will help the skin loves that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And also it's great anti-inflammatory, good flush.
Yeah.
Helps to keep inflammation down.
Yep.
I know for me it does. For females, for middle-aged females, sadly.
This brings us to the next point. I couldn't believe how old Coleen was when she told me. And I was thinking my age, mid-30s, and she told me. And
that's why we became friends, actually.
Yeah. So she told me her age, and I was completely blown away. And
late 40s, people. sad, but
Yeah.
I'm embracing it. That's for sure.
Embrace, absolutely. It's all
Yeah.
about vitality and longevity.
Well, it's all about feeling good about yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, at almost 50, it's super easy to get depressed about how old someone is or how old I am, but at the same time, age is really just a number, and if you're taking care of yourself and you are preventing disease and keeping your body very healthy and not inflamed, you're going to feel like you're 20 years old, 25, 26.
Absolutely.
For me, maybe it's 36. But anyway, the point is, you feel good, you can look good. I really don't have a lot of people who say I look my age, if any, at all, ever.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I do practice the lifestyle here that we preach and talk to our patients every day about.
Yeah. Where can they find you? I mean, people, obviously, if you're in London, you may not want to come here.
Although we have a lot of Londoners,
You
actually. We're very close to LAX, so we have a lot of actresses, a lot of business people, a lot of actors who come visit us when they're across the pond, basically.
So I'm going to start hanging out here and just do some celebrity spotting, I think.
Possibly.
And look 10 years younger.
Yeah, definitely.
So they can find you. How do they find you if people are...
We're here in West LA. We're in Marina Del Rey. It's very close to the water, the beach, and LAX. And we are on every social media. It's Epithereal, Epithereal Skincare, epithereal.com, and that's EPITHEREAL.com.
Yeah, I'll put a little link below this video of how you can find her. Is there anything else you'd like to share? Just like, I mean, you've given some fantastic tips there.
Yeah, I think, just for the holiday season, people, don't be so hard on yourself. If you're going to eat that tiramisu, if you're going to do something sugary and you're going to get a breakout, or you're going to be tired like Neil, spending too much time with friends and catching up, just counterbalance that with as much rest as you can get, all the water you can drink, add in some fresh fruits and vegetables, load up on those things. Turmeric is a wonderful supplement for keeping inflammation at bay. It's one of my favorites. My newest obsession is golden milk. So Google it on the internet. There's all different recipes of golden milk.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time.
Okay.
But that is Mother's Little Helper. Let me just tell you, it's really
fantastic.
For glowing, beautiful skin. Get yourself some turmeric milk.
Turmeric milk.
Golden milk, basically.
Yeah.
It's turmeric with a few other.
In my head, I was thinking that was what it was.
Yes, it is. It has turmeric in it.
Yeah.
Turmeric, some other spices.
With some almond milk or something.
Yes, my
Or
preferred.
coconut milk.
I like ghee, to mix it with ghee and almond. Those are my two favorite ways to concoct it, with that and a little bit of spice, a little nutmeg, a little cinnamon for metabolism boosting. Yeah, it's quite lovely.
And what's your view, talking about milk, what's your view on dairy? Milk?
There are all sorts of studies and science behind dairy milk, and I would just say, if you're going to drink it the cleanest way possible. So make sure it's GMO free. I say less is more in everything that creates inflammation.
So you would say that dairy is inflammatory?
It's definitely inflammatory. I stay away from it.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of it personally.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of it. And as in my, I would say mid-30s,
50 years ago.
In my mid-30s, I discovered that it, as a female, it creates a lot of things that females don't want happening to their aging body. So I cut it out completely about the time I went paleo, and have never looked back, because it's certainly, when I cheat, and I do cheat, I'm not gonna lie. Mostly it's with French fries, though, I'll just be honest.
Yeah.
But if I am going to cheat and I do have dairy, I feel it the next day. For me, it's like a hangover. I get like a dairy hangover.
Yeah.
And my belly, I have a nice flat belly, but if I'm going to have dairy, it definitely is not nice and flat the next morning.
Yeah.
The effects are immediate.
Almost immediate.
And not in a good way.
I saw this interview about 2.5 years ago with a pioneer in health, paleo expert actually, and I'll do it really quickly. He just said, think of it this way, human breast milk is specifically designed for baby human beings to grow fast, and to give them all the right nutrients, macronutrients, amino acids, hormones, for baby human beings to grow fast. Similarly, cow's milk is specifically designed for baby cows to grow fast, with all the right hormones, micronutrients, macronutrients, proteins, for baby cows to grow fast that look nothing like humans. That's basically why it's inflammatory.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good
I stopped drinking it. We're the only mammal or only species on Earth that drinks drinks the milk from another mammal after they're weaned off it. Like even fully grown cows don't drink cow's milk. Well, imagine what they're thinking.
Right.
They're looking at all these humans drinking all their milk, going, "What, these idiots!"
No wonder. Yeah.
75% of the population is lactose intolerant because they don't have the enzyme to break it down, aromatase. Because we don't drink milk anymore, so the enzyme disappears.
Yeah. And there are many other ways to get calcium to the body for people who are wondering, which is not a topic of today's discussion, but certainly there are many ways for people who are looking for calcium in the body.
Yeah, there's so many better sources. All the green veggies, tons of better sources of calcium that don't cause an acidic reaction in your body, which is what causes skin reactions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Coleen, thank you so much for your
you.
tips. I think you've provided some really cool content there, and you have the details. Yeah,
Thanks,
I think
guys.
she's clearly walking the talk. This is what I love about Coleen. She looks incredible. She looks 20 years younger than what she is, which is why I made the joke about 50 years older. You've just done such a remarkable job.
Thank you.
So yeah, if you want to come and check out her facility in LA.
Yeah, and Jim mentioned that you saw us on Neil's Facebook Live.
Yeah. Susanna's there.
Oh, hi, Susanna!
You remember Susanna?
Yeah, that's right.
Susanna introduced
Hi! Susanna, you will be. You're going to look younger than me because you're hot.
Yeah. Awesome. I think it's a Friday afternoon, so not many people are here. Well, it is a Friday afternoon, so I think that's why not many people are here. So thank you again.
Thank you.
And maybe we can do some more of these and share
sure.
some more. Thank you for listening, everyone. Love you too, Gnome. Call her Gnome. Ciao, ciao.